What's going on, people? Welcome back to another video. This is the first video since the World Cup final, and since the World Cup is over, new topics, and we're going back to club football, and we're going to talk about my club, Real Madrid, and what's been going on the past few days, the past week, and we'll get straight to it. So, which one should I start? So we're gonna start with Rodri, the Rodri rumors. There's been rumors that Real Madrid are seeking to get Rodri at the club, and we need to get him. We need to get him. There's a few reasons why we need to get him. The first reason, he's the exact profile that we need. Our midfield is full of athletic runners types of midfielders, and a Rodri is the deep playmaking midfielder that we need. He's the one that's going to dictate the game, as we saw in the World Cup, the whole World Cup. The reason why Spain won the World Cup is because of that brilliant midfield. Rodri, Fabian Ruiz, Pedri, Olmo, but Rodri was the guy. He was the man that was dictating that midfield. And I even started to question, like, there's a narrative going on that Rodri has lost his legs. He might be washed now. He's not the same. He's too injury prone. I mean, yeah, right now he actually is currently injured, but getting back surgery. But I've seen us sign injury-prone players plenty of times before. And this is the best option for Madrid. Like, you can't get better than this. Like, I'm trying to think of all the other options in the world. There's no one that can do it better than him right now. Off of the World Cup, player of the tournaments, won the World Cup, Spanish. Like, there's so much benefits of Rodri going to Madrid. And of course, he's a former Atletico Madrid player, which, would be sweet to see him switch to Madrid, to see how Atletico fans feel. And yeah, that's my thoughts about Rodri. We have to get him. If we don't get him, then I think next season won't be a good season for us again. I think we might flop. I think we will flop again next season if I don't see Rodri in the team. This boosts our chances for winning stuff. This is going to help us in the bigger games. Because in the bigger games, it's been clearly shown that we lacked that type of midfielder that we needed to dictate games, to control the game for us in the midfield. We've lacked it. And Rodri will be a perfect signing. Yeah, that's my thoughts about it, and hopefully he comes. The latest rumors that, he wants to come. His agent's trying to sort out everything to make him come. And Paris, this is your time to start do your thing. Now the next thing was Vinicius. The past few days, it's been crazy news about Vinicius Jr. Will he stay? Will he leave? And I've always been confident that he's not going to leave for some reason, because I don't see him leaving. I just don't. The way he loves Madrid, I don't see him leaving. Even though, I think he's that type of guy that even though, even though it's best for him to leave, he wouldn't leave. I don't think he's going to leave, and I don't even know if he should leave, to be honest, because the options that he's getting, the team that want him the most is Arsenal, which is not a bad option, but it is a downgrade for Madrid. Historically, club size, it is a downgrade. Of course, the Premier League champions, but it is a downgrade. And who else? There was Saudi Arabia, Al Hilal, which if he goes there already, then we need to question Vini, which I don't think he should do that, and I trust him that he won't do that this early. Those are the two that have been strong. The rest have been weak rumors, like him to Liverpool was like something that was temporary, and then they just shut down. Liverpool don't want him. And yeah, so yesterday there was news that he or Arsenal were exploring Vinicius Jr. and looking forward to try and get him. But it's so funny because we hear that yesterday, then today I'm hearing all these rumors that he's extending. Maybe Vini saw that contract, he saw Arsenal are going for him, and he said, hell no. He signed that contract with Madrid as soon as possible, trying to get everything done. He even accepted a wage decrease. He wanted 30 million, but now apparently the rumors is it's going to be 20 million what he's be earning, which it's less than what he wanted before, but maybe he went to that acceptance stage and knowing that Madrid are not going to go that high. But now it looks like it is more likely he's going to stay at the club. And yeah, I've always believed that he wasn't going to leave anyways. And now the last but not least rumor I've been hearing about Madrid was Diamande, the Ivory Coast winger, the former Leganés, the former Leipzig winger, or current Leipzig winger. And my thoughts about this, I'll be real. I'll be completely real. I haven't watched much of him. I've only watched 2 games of this guy, and they're both in the World Cup. And in 2 games I watched him, I can't lie, he was mid. He was mid, bro. He is not worth that price. He is not worth 100 million, bro. He looks like a decent player, pretty good player, but he is not 120 million. But hey, that's the market nowadays. But I don't know, is he really the guy? Because the contrasts of players, the downgrade of players every week. Beginning of the summer, of course I knew we weren't going to get Kvaratskhelia, but from hearing rumors of him, and then went to Elise, which still was a good one. It was one that I said I wanted Elise, but it was very tough for that one. And then now we're selling in for Diamande. Like it's just downgrades. Just going lower and lower and lower. And if we're paying 120 million for this guy, then we must be desperate. We're desperate. Because he was supposed to go to PSG or Liverpool. But then suddenly we just came in and said, oh yeah, we're getting him. And apparently, personal terms have been agreed. So it's pretty likely he might come to us. But hey, the only positive about this is, he's a quick player. And I do love a quick player. And he's actually a right winger. He's actually a right winger. Because we've been buying left wingers for the past few seasons. Rodrigo is not a right winger. He's a left winger. Vini's a left winger. Mbappe came in. He used to be a left winger. Just left wingers. But now we finally played a guy we finally are getting a guy that is diverse. He can play the left, the right, no problem. So I can see why we're going for him. I do see it, but the price is insane. He is not worth that price. He's a decent player, pretty good player, but he's not 120 million world-class level signings. But hey, hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully he does something spectacular in Madrid if he comes. And yeah, that's my thoughts about the recent transfer window, the recent days of Madrid and what's been going on. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video.